Hi guys, so it's Friday, it's time for more Frostgrave, and I'm back doing more of my scenery, so let's have a see what I've done. Right then, so last week, just move that out of the way, nobody wants to see my mouse, I made this here. So this is it painted up now, just to give you an idea of how it looks painted. There you go, nice short one. Now, it was mentioned to me, or at least it's been mentioned to me a couple of times, because I used to make my my wood grain pieces of styrene by basically scratching with the back of a blade over and over and over and over, all the way down a piece of card, or a piece of plastic card rather. Used to take me quite some time, but I used to do it in front of the TV, so it wasn't so bad. But a couple of people mentioned, why don't I do it on the silhouette portrait, the cutting machine that I've got, or plotter, if you're old-fashioned. So I had a go. I got a picture of some wood grain. I did a bit of magic to it to make it work as a vector, and then bunged it in the machine, and this is how it came out. This whole sheet is like that. It's just basically the same thing tiled over and over and over. But it's come out really, really nice. This is with just a one layer of the quick shade stuff. This stuff from Army Painter. This is what I use to paint all of my wood. My main brown wash, basically. And it took about... So I did an A4 sheet. As you can see, I've used some. I'm going to show you what I've used that on in a minute. But it took about, I want to say, 3/4 an hour to do an A4 piece. So it's not a quick process, but it is something that you can sort of leave to go, disappear off, do something else, and come back to later. It's not a massive problem. So, what did I do? I made a roof bit. You can see here. So this one's a fairly small one. Not much of a platform to it, but you can see there the way that the wood's taken on the plastic card. You got this bit on the side here as well. I haven't painted the underside of the roofs. I still need to do that, but I've put the basic wood on, and I've also sprayed some grey on the top of the roof there. I'm going to need to do a lot to the roof to make it look a lot nicer. But it adds so much to it. So you take a basic building like that, doesn't look very nice at all. Boom! Straight away, you got a bit of a roof. It might not match the style of the building too much, but I'm not all that fussed about it. And it's quite nice for miniatures, as you can see there. The Frostgrave guys sit on it quite nicely. The guy can hide under the roof bit there. So that's what I started off doing, but then I thought, I've got some bigger pieces than this. I want to do some more funky sort of roofs. And this is what I came up with. So, again, I haven't done the underside of the roof, but I've done this big old platform on here. Much more space for miniatures to stand on and hide, as I nearly knock him off. But also the ability to shoot over the top. And we had a game with this the other day, and Harry, my opponent, decided that his guy from here would basically jump up on top of the roof and slide down, taking the damage in the process. But it was just a cool idea, just the idea of him sliding and then falling to the ground. And again, there's some nice places to put miniatures to sort of... Whoopsie! It's a good job these are plastic. Nice places for them to peer over the top and whatnot. So this one here again, it's the usual, just a flat piece of styrene here. And then cut out the wood grain into planks and built up this structure. Just need to sort out the inside and, of course, spacing the holes so that it'll fit on without any issues. So that is the scenery I've been working on. The last thing I wanted to show you, which I can't seem to see him at the moment, something that I showed on the Frostgrave group. Nope, he's gone. I basically worked on a new treasure hunter. Oh no, I found him. Sorry. Great video this, isn't it? So, I made a new treasure hunter. He needs a bit of work. See if I can get it to focus for you. Nice and close. There we go. As you can see, I need to do some work to his face. The shading on that hasn't come out very good at all. But this guy The joke of this guy is that he's licking his axe head, and he's got his tongue stuck. So I need to do a little little bit of red paint there, because he has basically got his bottom lip stuck to the blade, or yeah, stuck to the axe head. The wash went a little wrong there. I need to tidy that up, but yeah, I made a nice little nice little dagger hand, and that is my new treasure hunter. So I've now got 4 of those because they are the best the best type of soldier for Frostgrave. So I'm maxing, to be honest. Right, so I think that's everything I wanted to show you guys today. Really loving this stuff. Making loads of it. I mean, I've used up maybe 3 sheets of styrene so far, and I've got loads left. And I've made toppers for 4 different buildings, so it's really adding a lot to the Pegasus stuff. This stuff looks so much nicer when you've got, well, if you look at that. That doesn't look very ruined, does it? You stick this on top, all of a sudden, you go an extra level, and it just looks right. I love it. It adds so much to the buildings. Anyway, I'm going on and on. This is probably quite a long video, so apologies for that. Nothing left to say other than thank you very much for watching, and hopefully I'll see you in the next one. Stay well, guys.